WRPB. I'm in the studio today with Michael from Mia's Italian Restaurant here in Port St. Lucie. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Tell me about Mia's.
Sure. So we've been in business now about 8 months, and we started off as a small deli. We bought the bay next door to us, and we transformed into an Italian restaurant. A lot of fresh ingredients, a lot of recipes made from scratch, old school recipes growing up with my grandmothers and my aunts, and basically trying to promote this dream that I had growing up as a little kid.
So, this isn't your first I decided to open a restaurant deal. You've been in the business for a little while.
Sure. So I've been in the business for as long as I can remember. I'm not that old, but I've been in the business for quite some time. But this is my first business owned operation, family owned business operation.
Do you find it more difficult? Now you're not the cook or the chef. Now you're what we called back in my age the chief cook and bottle washer. You know, do you find it difficult balancing everything that needs to be done in the restaurant while providing the quality that you're looking to do?
To be completely transparent, yes. It's extremely challenging. It's very difficult. However, it's extremely rewarding. To balance all this stuff out and try to provide a great product for my guests that come in and to see their reaction when they're happy is very nice. But to do it all and wear all these hats, it's not easy.
Sure.
It's long days, long hours, a lot of stress behind it. But this is what I know. This is what my family knows. And to be able to provide good products for my clients is all that really matters.
So, what got you into the business? Where'd your passion for cooking come from?
Really just growing up from my mother, from my aunts, my grandmothers, really from my mother and my nana. They were always cooking in the kitchen. I was always trying their sauce or gravy as they called it, and just always trying to learn as much as I can from them. Went to school and decided to go to culinary school for a 4-year bachelor's degree. Accomplished that, and I said, "This is it. This has to be what my passion is in life. This is what God's gift gave to me is, and here we are."
So, let's talk about the restaurant itself. You've been open 8 months. You immediately expanded once you purchased the property.
Yes.
What kind of dishes are we looking at? Obviously, it's Italian. Talk about some specialties.
Sure. So it is an Italian restaurant, Italian market, Italian deli. So it is Italian, Italian American, I should say. But the way that I try to do things is more traditional. So when you think of a chicken parm as an example, you think of a chicken parm. It's a chicken with the melted cheese and the fresh pasta.
Hmm.
It's nothing that's extraordinary or super fancy or very high priced. It's traditional Italian food. But we also do have specialty items. It's a place where you can come in and get high quality food. We really try to strive on making sure that our product is fresh and clean and very light when you eat it. But we do have specialty items, a veal Milanese. We have a homemade gnocchi, ricotta gnocchi with sage butter. So there are a lot of things that we do that's a specialty or a little bit more higher end. But most importantly, like I said, is the quality is the most important thing for us. Putting in the best cheese, the best sauce, making the best pasta is the most important thing. So for me, I don't mind paying more money for my ingredients because I know the return, what it's going to be. You're going to come in, you're going to have an excellent meal, you're going to feel great, full, happy, and you're going to come back. That's the most important thing for us.
So, this is something that you ventured into on your own. Is the family involved?
Yes,
How
so
did everything get together?
the family is involved. So we were back home in Boston, and I was working as an executive chef for quite some time at the Cheesecake Factory, and we decided to give up everything we had going on in order to open up this dream. So we moved from Boston, came to Florida. I have my wife, I have 2 kids, and I have my mother and some of my family that are down here as well. However, opening up this restaurant, my wife does all the majority of the baking, I should say, inside of our bakery. So we do have a couple little cakes that we get in from a specialty Italian distributor, which is really good. However, the rest of it, about 95% of it, is all homemade. Pignoli cookies, amaretti cookies, anisette cookies, the rainbow cookies, lobster tails, sfogadelles. So she is extremely involved and has really good talent with doing all the baking. And then I have my mother as well, who helps out with serving and cooking and all that type of stuff as well.
It's got to be difficult working with family all the time. How do you balance the family life with the restaurant life? Is there separation in the two, or you know what we are, and it is what it is?
It's a little bit of both. I would have to definitely say that the family that I have is on the same page. We all have the same end goal. We all share the same goal and vision. And we all know that we gave up everything we had, a very comfortable life, to come here to open up this dream. So it has to work. Therefore, when you have that goal and your back's against the wall and you put everybody against the wall, you have no choice but to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, everybody's going to care 100% about that business. There's a lot of pride behind what we do, especially from my mother, especially from my wife, myself, and the kids that are growing up in this restaurant with us, and all the new staff that's coming along with us as well. We try to instill all of those dreams and visions we had so they share that same goal that we have right now.
How big of a space do you have? How many people can you accommodate?
So we can accommodate right now up to about 34 people between inside and out. We do have a very limited space. It is a very small space, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
It's not this extravagant restaurant. However, it is a very nice establishment. You're gonna come in there. You're gonna have great service, and more importantly, you're gonna have great, high quality food. You're not gonna come in there and have a bad experience. Now, of course, everybody's taste buds are different.
Sure.
Of course, not everyone's gonna come in and love our food, and that's okay. But most importantly, like I said, and I really want to stress the fact is, we're gonna do absolutely everything we can to share our family recipes and put the best high quality meal in front of you that we possibly can.
What do you do? Have you had experience where somebody has said, "Gee, I really just don't like this"?
Every day.
How do you handle something like that?
It just really depends on the situation. Sometimes you do your best and you just can't win, and that's okay. Or sometimes they're just having a bad day, and from myself, I try to get to know the individual. I try to
Mm-hmm.
build that relationship because you just don't know what's going on. They could be having a bad day. Their dog could have died. They could be going through a battle right now that you don't know about.
Right.
So really trying to get into their mind and seeing what's going on speaks much more volume than just saying, "Well, here's a gift card." So
Sure.
trying to take that personal level with them, I feel like we have much better results.
Do you just do food within the restaurant? Do you have catering available?
Yes, so
What kind
we
of things
yes,
like that
yep.
do you
So we do have catering, a very extensive menu. So we have a very large menu online, and if there's something on there that guests don't want or that they don't see, like a New York steak or something along those lines, we will do it. So that's the good thing about my skill set is not just Italian, but I try to cook Italian, American, or really whatever it is. As a chef, you have to have that broad horizon and realize that you can't just be doing Italian or American or Chinese or whatever the case is. You
Mm-hmm.
have to try your best to always do the best you can for every type of meal. So that's why I try to make sure that if somebody wants something, if it's in my wheelhouse, I will do it for you. But we do offer catering. We have the sit down restaurant, we have a deli, we have pizza, we have a bakery, we have a full service market, and then we also do a lot of off site things as well. So I'll have birthday parties where I'll take my outdoor pizza oven and we'll go to somebody's house and we'll cook a pizza right in front of them in a gas fired oven. So we try to do the best we can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the deli for a little bit. What kind of selections can I find there?
Sure. So in the deli, we have all sliced meats. We have all imported sopressata, hot, sweet, capricolas, all those nice Italian meats. De Parma, prosciutto Sandignella, all nice high-end meats. And then we also have our regular domestic, our turkey, or our ham, roast beef, and all that type of good stuff. And then a lot of also prepared meals. So you have potato salad or pasta salad. We have the calamari salad, green bean salad. So there's a very large amount of things that we try to provide in our space. So that way, if you want, like I said, a pasta salad and that's all you want, we have it available for you.
Mm-hmm.
And my goal is to make sure that I provide the best pasta salad there is.
Sure. When you are looking at customer in and out, what are some of the goals that you have? You're obviously looking to provide a fresh product, something delicious. How do you personalize the experience for people?
Sure. So the good thing right now, since my establishment isn't this ginormous place, is that I get to see everybody that comes in through the door. So I do my best to always greet everybody or at least speak to everybody that's in there. It's not like I have this major kitchen where I'm pumping out thousands of dishes like I was at the Cheesecake Factory and I'm kind of locked in. For me, it's much more personalized because I can go and talk to literally everybody or I'll have my staff that comes in, and I just hired a new person, a new chef in the back who's doing a fantastic job,
Mm-hmm.
and that allows me to spend more time and more face time with the guests that are coming in. So being able to get on that personal level with everybody and the personality that I think that I have, where it's not just like, hey, how are you today? It's no, it's more than that. What's going on? What are you looking for? What can I help you with? Let me tell you about this product that we have here, or how's your day going today? That speaks so much more than just, how are you? What can I get you?
Sure. Do you provide a daily special, or is the menu the menu?
No, we have a special menu. It doesn't really change. We try to do it for a little bit of time and then change it. So right now, what's important to me is building consistency, and as a new business, seeing what works. So the amount of changes right now, yes, there is a lot of things that do change, but there are some things that are not changing purposely, so I can see what works and what doesn't work. So we just added to our special menu recently. I added a cheese manicotti that's homemade.
Mm-hmm.
I added eggplant parm and a cheese lasagna with meat sauce, and they're flying off the shelf. So that works great, and the goal is to now take that, put that on our regular menu, and create a new special sheet.
Nice. So you're utilizing these specials to kind of try them out to see, is
Correct.
this something we want to add to the menu? Is this a favorite?
Absolutely.
Because, like you said, you can't like everything that's on the menu.
Right. But the biggest thing for me, and I have to be grateful for what the Cheesecake Factory has shared me for experiences, their menu is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Massive menu, 200 items, very big. But the good thing about a big menu is that you can pull from every direction possible.
Sure.
You might not like 100 things, but you might like a meatloaf. Cheesecake Factory has a meatloaf, so they're going to draw attention to you to come try their food.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I try not to limit 2, 3 items on my menu. We try to do the most we can in our space to provide the most versatile menu, so we can try to draw in as many people as we possibly can. If you want a slice of lasagna, we have it. If you like cheese manicottis, we have it. Or gnocchis, we have those items. And the hardest, well, I shouldn't say the hardest thing, the thing that people don't understand is that when you have a pasta dish, that one noodle can be transformed into 100 different things.
Sure.
So it's not much more extra work.
So that one noodle being transformed, you're obviously not buying boxed pasta then.
We do buy boxed pasta, we sell it on our shelf for retail, and I do use it for our pre-made meals. So for example, we'll box up chicken palms, we'll cook off the pasta, which is organic, by the way. That's the only pasta that we do use on our pre-made meals.
Mm-hmm.
It's bronze dyed and organic. It's not like a Walmart brand or a cheap brand. It's a very high-end brand, not much more expensive than what you buy at the regular store, and it's organic. However, on our menu, when you sit down and have lunch or dinner, or you do a takeout, it's all fresh pasta. You walk in, you can see the pasta machine. It's right there next to the pizza oven. There's no hidden anything in our establishment. It's too small to ever hide anything anyway,
Sure.
which is really good. However, even though we are a small location, it speaks big. You have to act big because that's our goal, is to get to a point where we can have a 100, 200 seat restaurant and provide the same service that we provide now. But to answer the question, yes, all of our pasta that we cook with is fresh, handmade, right to the table.
So you're using this other pasta in your pre-made meal for a the factor of holding longer, I would
Yeah, it
guess.
holds longer. It's an easier product, right?
Fresh pasta is delicious, but it won't hold
Correct.
as long
Right.
as.
Fresh pasta is something that's immediate. You cook it, it goes right to the table, right then and there. Our pre-made meals, where you just want chicken parm and you don't feel like cooking tonight, come to our refrigerator, boom, you have it right there ready to go, and you're
Mm,
going to get that same quality and consistency every single time.
perfect. We're coming around to the end of the time. Mike, tell people how they can find you.
Yeah, sure. So we are located at 1352 Southwest Bayshore Boulevard. It's right in the same plaza as the Dixie Cream Donuts. We're right on the end cap there, and you'll see a big sign that says Mia's Italian Market and Restaurant. It does light up, you can't miss it. Or you can simply go right on Google and just type in Mia's Italian Restaurant and tell you exactly where we are.
And what kind of hours do you keep?
Sure, so we're closed temporarily on Mondays for now. That is the day that we try to recuperate and order everything like that. But we are opened up from Tuesday through Sunday, 9 to 9, and the ambition is to get open on Mondays very soon.
Fantastic. Folks, good food is hard to come by, but you have great people like Mike here and his family who are providing quality meals at great prices in a warm, friendly atmosphere. Make sure you stop by Mia's Italian Restaurant. Say hello. Let them know that You're there for a great experience, and that's exactly what you're going to get. Thanks for coming in, Mike. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
We'll be back.